So switch it up. We just got a new middle linebacker. Put all that on him when we talking about enforcer, lurker, and unfakeable with zone out. Okay then. I'm not zone out. Yeah, zone hot or tripping. I thought it was zone out. Then Beckham on started back up. So then all you really need then is to put it on the cornerback so when you scrape. But I'll wait till I get like a 98, 97 overall cornerback.
I ain't come to play with you, life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my bed, I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright, I ain't finna fade with you.
So you know what I just thought about? You know what I just thought about? You know what I just thought about? So, okay, I took off, you know, Kiki gone, right? I had that power up pad, that 97 overall power up pad that made him a 99 overall, right? Cause you know what I can do with that pad right now? Yeah.
Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hips, real good.
If it don't go on him, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Okay, don't go on him. That means that this boy gets. What are you talking about, DJ? As of right now, Jalen Ramsey becomes a 97, 98, 99 overall quarterback.
Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and
that boy Jalen Ramsey said studio.
So don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need
Some of the power card.
on the job.
Cause some of the cards is OP already. Some of the card are, yeah, some of the card are already OP. See? Sometimes when they do that, that means the card already overpowered. They don't need no power. Power is just gonna make them more OP. Oh my god, DJ. Oh my god. So since my overall just went to 90, my team overall, my offense needs to get another tight end. I need the rest of Antonio get card, and I need a third tight end. You fit in that third slot. I need one more receiver.
Live
had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what the mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. At your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask.
Oh my god. Cuz this nigga generally is a 99 overall. 99 press, 99 man coverage, 99 zone. Oh my god. Speed 97. This nigga finna come. I think I'm gonna do a video where I put inside all three of my cornerbacks and all three of them get on one each. I call Jalen that. You got Tyler, Jeff Okuda, Champ Bailey, and Chris Harrison Jr. Huh? Easy on. Ah. Hey, check this out. What you see that in change, cuz? Look at the overall. Look at the overall. Man. Gonna be a man. Look at that. 98, 98, 97. So I need another left guard, 2 more tight end, high overall tight ends, and 1 more receiver. And my shit would be a 99. Defense, all I need is another free safety. Besides Devin McCourt, just try to get the 99 Sean Taylor.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Who? Come on, the middle linebacker.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Nico Harmon on this team no more. Yeah. Okay, you tripping. Nico Harmon on the team no more. Nigga, that's DJ Moore biting there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set the turn, defense, let's go. Under 10, under 10, 10.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin.
Oh, watch out.
And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
I could be trying to take
and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And now off to the races, down the right side. And for the touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores.
Flag.
He goes down.
What?
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Play action. It's Griffin.
Oh, damn.
Griffin hit and he lost the football. It's loose.
You see how they can blitz? Oh, they can
for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team
you see how far in between the boys? He ran out of bounds.
In the first minute of the game, on our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense.
What I told you about coming out and play, what did I clearly
and they're
tell
hoping to
you
redo
about
their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
That ain't
and
gonna
just
help.
think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a
You got
touchdown,
to
you have to
blitz,
go and look
man.
at
A
the
blitz,
tablet and see what you did on the
man.
last
A blitz,
drive.
my guy.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Spread out into the blitz, my boy. Catch the linebackers, make the free, make the play.
On 2nd down now.
Yeah,
It's
something like that. There we go.
Pickup of about
They're
3
gonna stop
yards
them
as he's
boys. Stop
taken
coming
down
out
at the
and
31. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Spread it out. Spread the defense.
I guess if you're going to run for it on 3rd down, not a bad idea to get behind your Hall of Fame left tackle there, Anthony Munoz.
He was so good, it was like a guard and a tackle was in the same body. You know, it was almost like they had an extra blocker at the line of scrimmage. Phenomenal player, and really prepped it well at USC, but they ran those power sweeps behind him in a big way.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
Going to the
game 22 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football.
What the DJ.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing is Jackson.
So that's what's gonna happen if you don't pull out a spot right there.
The escapability in evidence there.
You can come out of that play, come out and do it again, but then you gotta pull out a spot.
He was going through his progressions, not there.
No, I was trying to hurt to get over
one. He decided he better pull it down and run for it, and he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Jackson on 1st down, looking for the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Let me kill that guy.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
You can do it again, do it again, do it again.
Got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
It took them a minute to find
7-7, our score after 1.
It ain't gonna be on there when I do that. I ain't never use it. I ain't really use it for that. No, it's not. I just went to it.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I'm here looking for this.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
There you go. Okay,
on first down, Griffin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Allen Robinson, 76 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I forgot you can't click on them early or they're going to stop early.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
That's that receiver that one of my subscribers.
There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's the receiver he gave.
This will be taken very short.
And
not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You heard about Jamal Adams going to the Buccaneers?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first
spread out
time?
the team
Get
and then go
back
to a different
close to
cover
that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Why you at click off on? You should have clicked off on him. Oh my God!
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in the back and forth first half.
When you click on the when you go to cover, when you go to cover 4, hit up twice.
This one tied at
14
now as he sends this one away.
Yeah.
This will be taken short.
I tried to break this nigga.
And he'll take this across the 25.
I did.
Extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
All right, watch out for the run.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. On 3rd and 1, Griffin finds his target. It's Gates. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
I'm looking for
you. Escape, and he goes
I'm looking for everybody right now.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
It's about, like, the play I'm trying to get off right now. It's going to the running back.
3rd and 1. It's Griffin, and this is going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin.
Oh!
Catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Joey Bosa.
Why you keep, what did I just say go into the You're not listening, cuz every time you spread them that way, they're going to go that way, cuz. What are you doing? See, look at that.
They run
what
on first down with Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, my God. What's up with that
there? On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
DJ, listen to me very closely.
Set now to kick
nigga,
this
you don't go in the
away,
cover 2, like cover 2 and cover 6, my boy, you tripping hard. What are you doing, D? Oh, my God.
This is taken at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Now Griffin back into his end zone. Gates with a grab. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That one good for 14 yards in a Steeler first.
I'm not worried about who's faster.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Don't worry about who's going to get open for him, nigga.
Closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadavian Clowney getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Why would I do
been a
that
tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To try again after the sack. Griffin, this will be caught by Randy Moss.
That reaction time over there for him, slow. So all I gotta do is really do right here.
Griffin. And that's complete to Gates. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
DJ, what are you doing?
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once again, Griffin got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Antonio Gates there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kicks away. And
Randy ain't got no touch on the ball.
as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
what did I say?
drive.
What did I not say? What did I say?
It's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string
You
them
gotta
together,
spread it out,
get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run now with Bo Jackson.
What the?
Able to get this one across the 45
Spread it out again.
before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half
Hit up
number
twice.
1.
And pick one of them 3 plays right now.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Nah, watch the
They'll
man.
throw on first down with Jackson.
He can't
Escaping
run
the pressure right.
5.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Do it again. Come on, that same color play.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now it's Jackson. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down, but they'll get it back. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup,
Spread it out,
relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their
Get on the
drive.
line. Get on the line. Get on the line. On the line.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson.
Oh, my God!
Touchdown!
You kept clicking on everybody.
As the first half is winding down, as they have taken the lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. RG3 in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So they just do get
Don't mess with the wiggle stick master, nigga. What, nigga? The wiggle sticks are insane over here, my boy.
How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated?
You want to run with Bo Jackson
or will they
on
go
all
ahead and
game?
gather
Alright, I'm finna
themselves,
show what that
regroup
RG3
at
movement
halftime
about.
and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be a good second half, that's for sure.
DJ, go in that cold play and spread it all the way out. Spread everything
The
out. Make
offense
everybody
now
go
at
out.
the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and
DJ, what did you do? I said spread everybody out.
Past the 20, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play.
Yo, safety is party.
Is answered.
Mentally.
get that done.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Ooh,
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
This will be taken very short. And
Literally,
return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Go to that cold play again.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I can spread them out, not
They'll be
to
looking
the
for
side.
some
Oh,
separation
my
here
God.
as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the
You just
first
spread
half.
it
That
out,
worked okay.
man.
But
Stop.
in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things
Then
up a
do it,
little
if you know
bit.
what I'm saying.
Change your tendencies, try to hit
There you
them a
go.
little
There
bit
you
more
go. There you
with some
go.
things they didn't
There
see
you
in the
go.
first half.
See if they do just that. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's different, because I'm used
He'll get a nice
to picking
chunk
the
there on the
plays.
first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down,
BJ, you gotta stop showing where you at, man. Just stay there, stop moving all the time. That's how you can get yourself up. I hate when y'all do that.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball.
They don't know, he don't know where he's at,
Give
so
it to
just
the
stay
backs,
right there.
put a
Spread
little
the
keep
team out
away,
again.
don't you think?
And that's probably a good
And just stay
philosophy
right
at this
there.
point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Because when they do that, they're going to mess up. Oh, my God.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Spread out. Don't let him know where you at. That's all you got to do. Sometimes they mess up when they do that.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Trying to run forward, Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on.
I know they mad. I'd be mad.
I'd be mad when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard.
No, I wouldn't, because he would have cut me off in the front, dude. No, I kept
necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Now Griffin, right side catch. This is Gates. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nigga, they don't never be nigga for that
Steelers
third
able to pick up 18 yards
for
there. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that.
I know he didn't catch. I'm just showing you. They don't be looking for them over that time.
Again, he was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Like I said,
once again, Griffin.
I can't.
And I think he's going to go.
They're
not going to get him. The 40, the 20,
that's on me. I
10,
took that. And he celebrated. Oh, yeah. All right, good.
It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker.
I'm going to show you how you combine stopping the run and stopping the whistle and make sure he can't run over. On my soul.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They scared.
This will be taken short.
Go, DJ, go! Go, DJ, go! Ooh, let's go! Let's get it!
He returns the kick 88 yards to the house. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
I low-key block. Bro, you seen that block I did? That jump was fire. I ain't gonna flag. He tried to dive for you and I jumped in front of the block.
And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the ball hurts the most. He did that. The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
This will be taken very short.
I'm trying
and it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
You already know what to do, son.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
DJ, get over that way, just show them this movie.
Now Jackson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. On second down, it's Jackson.
What? Huh?
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
The X-Fact nigga Ryan says he killed that
It's a first
nigga.
down.
What? Like, huh? That's all you do.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All we need is a fumble. That's it.
Now here on EA
And they act like they don't want to throw it. They so scared to throw it.
As we've got the final quarter
All
upon
they
us, we
finna do
get
right
ready
here, that
to
right
start the
here. All they
4th.
finna do.
On second down now, it's Jackson.
Look at that, what? Look.
And he's got room. And he's free going. It's a foot race. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short.
What the?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he is
Hold on, I got a hole.
behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. And leads to second down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game.
I got a crazy idea. It might get us killed, but if we survive, it might be an awful story to tell.
But maybe some concern?
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
Watch out. No, move. You blocking. You finna block. Get on Randy.
Design run for their line.
Oh my God! You
right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
Don't worry, I got it.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I see you. You see me?
Check 43.
I just want to make sure you see me. I see you. You see me?
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. He's going to float it. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, I know, Cam.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete.
Sure, get over
So the
there.
Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now it's he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
They just don't know how many routes I got open on that play, bro. I should have been hitting that play from the beginning.
It's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is.
Why it went off like that? That shit is so good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Next time for my defense on the field. Their defense, like, they can't stop nothing, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9.
Line, it's your defensive line,
officially, so 2nd and 2. So they
my
come
line
up on
would
2nd
have
down,
been
they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
My line, that nigga wouldn't make a passing line. He'd be still back there. Because get what Aaron Donald would have beat the pass rush. All that.
Free yet, but it's looking good
I
as
know,
they come up
I'm
first and 10.
I'm just giving out examples.
Here's Jackson. Fancy
he broke my hit stick. What?
He takes it down deep into enemy territory.
I cut that nigga down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got
you know when they hit your, leg, they actually ball their fist up to hit your leg.
Good chance now to put this game on ice.
Yeah.
This is first and
that's why I be hurt when they hit it.
Run for it with Bo. And maybe a measure of revenge.
Oh, it's Derwin James
He's
over
had
there.
his way in this one, but this
Get him
time
again.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll run with Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big mistake.
Yeah, I know,
dude. I
think I went over that.
1-yard line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short.
DJ.
Good field position.
They should let you stay in. And they would let you stay in.
4-yard line.
Oh my. He on X Games mode. You on X Games mode. DJ.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach,
he on X Games mode. Are you open? Get up.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
I got no idea. Hold up. Hancock the field. They ain't gonna see it. Come and do that out there. He's trying to do him. Don't worry about you. Hancock the field. Now you got 2 others you gotta worry about.
One last shot for RG3.
Go DJ! Go DJ!
Consolation prize. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
We might not win the game, but we did some crazy
nice
stuff.
Job there to put it in the end zone for the
we might not win. We might not win, but we did something.
These types of scores are ones that we don't.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
But a killer that I'm finna get, I'm finna get Taylor Mays, and I'm gonna give you Jamal Adams. That way you'll have Derwin James and Jamal Adams, and they both hitters. You can automatically take off Derwin James X factor. Or you keep it on, like I said, have 2 free safeties and a quarterback. Like how I got my defense set up. See, I got Pat Tillman. Corner. I had 20,000. I had 20,000. They got had down there 60,000 coins. Come on. Watch my boy. No, we don't, nigga. We still 5-3. Because your thing just went up. Your rank, your skill ranking. You a pro now. You in pros. I don't know why my jump say rookie. Mine should say all star. Coming in all star mode. Yeah, I'm trying to try hard. Get ready, nigga. Oh, he on X Games mode. Yeah. He caught it with one hand too. I was like, what? I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw they blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Come on, DJ. DJ, come on. What are you doing, man? What you doing?
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Nigga, I already have. What you mean? I just went to sleep. Oh, yeah. I went to sleep, nigga.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Oh,
now
he
goes
him over. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Oh, the new middle linebacker. Get off and he the Western end.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham looking downfield for Jones. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw again, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Right here.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham being chased out left. And the pressure gets to him again.
That's how you do it. That's how they can up. That's how you come up, DJ. That's how you put the Kevin down. How you put the Campbell Jackson down last year. That's how you supposed to do
really good about the guys who
can
are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think the pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
How you put the Campbell up, DJ? You see what I'm coming out here, nigga? Now, since you did a kick return on my team, you gotta do one on. I gotta do one over here. Yes, sir.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Ooh.
They'll start here with Jackson.
Why you didn't go through that hole?
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3.
Let me get it.
A loss of 2 there.
Go.
Second down.
Go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he
We
is
ain't had a hold that
in
time.
his
We ain't had a
tracks
hold that
behind the line of scrimmage.
Y'all know what time it is.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do? Down he goes.
You should have kept going. Why you ain't going?
And that's a safety. Well, we thought these 2 defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game,
I'm not finna be
who
clamming
knows?
these niggas up.
This could wind up being the difference.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and
Whatever
10.
you say,
Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now Cunningham.
I'm watching. The fuck you say you become. That's what I'm watching.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Oh, I'm going to catch right there. I'm not going to do it.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson.
That's how you that's supposed to get set up right there. All of
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Nine out of 10, you don't.
Now a first down throw. Cunningham eluding the pressure right.
DJ, what are you doing? You tripping?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yeah, I see it, bro.
A nice gain of 21
we
yards.
We both was right there. We both put the kids up.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
That's you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's
That's you.
intercepted.
No, that was me.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
That was me.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open,
So you
otherwise
gotta get us out
just
the hole.
don't do it.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Vick dancing to his left.
You throwing off the foot, you throwing off your back foot, cuz.
3rd down here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things
You
a
know
little
he's
bit
not
here.
fast.
This
It's not
is
Tyreek
3rd
Hill,
and
so
10.
you can't be doing that, man.
Throwing, Vick. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Oh, my God. Dude.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out
You
there
looking
to
to
go
get another
for it.
safety, cuz.
They will indeed go for it.
I'm
Vick,
open.
Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Jackson.
And he can't run like that, man. Your line not ready for
this
that,
first half as they're going to stop.
Look at, he already got hit.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
DJ,
Michael Vick steps away to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Do you wait?
Picked off by Night Train Lane.
Cuz, I had the ball in my
And he's
hand,
gonna
cuz.
score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick-6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
My
That'll be
defense
taken in the end zone.
clamping up everything. Your offense got to be strong. No!
And he'll be brought
You need
down
somebody
at
faster,
the
man. I could have got
23,
him
make
through
it
that
the
whole
24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Vick forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
You can't throw it to me, because they won't go into man coverage. Like, they won't bring down that cornerback.
Looking to throw on second down. Vick being chased out left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes
because he's throwing
down
a fire at you, DJ.
Willie Lanier in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Buying time to his left.
Just punt it.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly,
you don't know how to play it like I do, man. You gotta do corner routes and all that. I'm gonna stop using this name. You hit corner route.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Once you do corner route, they're gonna get tied up. When they get tied up, they're gonna start putting it in man-to-man coverage.
The Bills are gonna take over in great position here for the 1st and 10.
Once you keep running that same play, they're gonna stop. I promise you they're gonna stop. They ain't gonna have no choice but to stop.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
What is that?
Should have been intercepted.
That was yours. Why would you click on the Jamal Adams?
The intended receiver.
I know you see.
I
know you see. BJ. I know you see a Koye over there, dude. I mean, not a Koye. I know you see. I mean, not a Koye. Jeff Okuda. I know you see Okuda. What you doing on the tight end, nigga?
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll
also not on the tight end. Stop lying. No, get the tight end. I'm not worried about the running back.
On 4th down, Cunningham. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
You say you had the ball back out of their territory.
In the first half of play.
You say you're finna pick shit, but
coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
59 mark, check.
Throwing again. Cunningham. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now Cunningham. Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
No! He caught me!
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense
and
say,
what's going on with your scheme?
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st down, Jackson.
Taylor
gets beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's able to rip off 32 on that one.
I hit a corner. Corner. Yeah, there you go. Hit it.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught by Hester.
I promise you. Once you learn how to start doing that,
57 yards. As they are now
then learn how to move with it. Yeah. Get you a higher
receiver. That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. And I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he could completed pass like we just saw from the pocket. Yet still have those great legs. When necessary, they help get him out of trouble.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I didn't look at this before, but I thought it was good. I thought they had another
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you're going with the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Cunningham to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a
chance
at all.
Way
easier said than done.
Never mind.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Boy, I thought they was going to have
On the return, Hester. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
No, I kept all the blocks up there. Block that. Yes, sir. So you can have enough room to do all you need to do.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Come on.
Second down from Vic, incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, and it's third down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This will be the final play of the half. Vic, this one taken in by Hester. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the game was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
To throw, Vic steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
So it's out of bounds, nigga.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball.
The dude quick, hey, hit the corner up.
It doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Don't click on to you got to wait.
Throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's a second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive linemen across from them. What moves
so we got to do all that.
They
already in
field goal. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
I should have went out of there and cut up. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. And very little
Run game
there.
has been
He might have
this
gotten
whole
a
game,
yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Like I said, running game has been invisible.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Well, get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
He ran over Brian Dawkins, though. I ain't gonna flag. He killed Brian Dawkins.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Yeah, he never got in the game.
Third down, they turn to Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
He lucky for a Buffalo touchdown.
I knew I could tip out that engage. I don't know why I didn't.
And the Bills will add on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run.
Yeah, because they put the goal. They put Adrian Peterson was the golden kick.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And
of course
the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I'm just saying what it is. You talking about,
this will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
Can you be messing yourself up?
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Being chased out, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
Punt it.
The offense going to stay out
DJ,
there.
punt the ball.
They've
What are you
converted
doing?
once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw. Buying time to his left. Now this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
The dumbest move you done did this whole game, DJ. That's what that was. The dumbest game you done. The dumbest move you done did this whole game.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Nigga, Tahir Whitehead, what kind of question is that?
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Boy, I thought you don't listen to that.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. That's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
That's what you need to do. Why is he moving the spot? Why is he moving the spot? Why is he moving the spot?
Vinatieri's
DJ, the
kick
spot
is
there
good.
by himself. Let the spot be the
And that will
spot.
give them a 12-point
I hate when y'all do that, boy. I feel.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to
That's why
salt this
everybody
one
be
away.
laying all over y'all.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off.
Okay, but
it's still 8 up time, got
that.
points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And I know they
sometimes when you see these
why
calls
you not looking
on
at the
4th
play
down
call
when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened
there.
You think that factored in? I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Vic now dancing to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Willie Lanier picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So watch how he's going to be open in the middle.
Vic to throw on 4th down. Steps away.
What are you doing?
Looking long for his tight end read. And
you waited too late. You waited way too late.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Stop going for plays. Stop going for stuff when we all the way back here. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Nigga, pay attention. You won't have that issue. Oh, man. They like you out the game.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They run. Peterson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line.
All I need to do is
Losing
score,
2
and really
yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Show you how you run your offense. Give me my phone.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. Now, bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now here's Vic. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
So you telling me the whole time they've been sending a half-out blitz after you, DJ?
9-yard touchdown grab.
A 60 half-out
just
blitz.
an extra point away from getting back within one
Really,
score.
DJ? Really,
Okay, so
DJ?
they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the
They
possible
sending a
two-point conversion for
field
later?
goal blitz.
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it,
Yeah,
that's
that's what they've been
deflation.
doing.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And there's been a
14,
Terry
20,
now to kick
22,
it away
14, 1
after
minute
the
left on the clock.
touchdown.
I get the turnover with the ball mine. I score again. I win game.
This will be taken short.
Yeah, so your offense, nigga. The tight end. That's who. Something that you can't do. And struggled to do.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Now Cunningham has the ball
DJ.
down. And this is scooped up.
I just got to turn.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Vic now after the fumble recovery. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
So let me get this straight. This whole time, they've been running the edge free blitz after you this whole entire game.
Vic to throw. Forced out to his left. And this will be caught.
DJ, I just scored 22 to 20, my boy.
Game.
Come on.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
Hey, it's our house. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Hey, watch the slant.
He's back to throw. And he's going to get
DJ, I just tied the game up,
the 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
All I got to do is keep him out of field goal. That's what I'm doing. And guess what? Tails never fails, my boy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
What's his overall?
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Cunningham. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Cunningham. That's caught by Waller out left side.
I need to click onto this route that they're doing, man.
Before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cunningham looking to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
No, they're trying to get a field goal range in the game.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Put it down, nigga.
Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
They got 8 seconds now, my boy. So, I mean, they got to give me that nick after the game. No homo shit, though.
Big 3rd down, a field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it comes down to a man who has done this many times before.
I gotta ice him, coach.
And
if I get this field goal block, I know
with 2 ticks left. So it comes down to a man who has done this many times before. Adam Vinatieri. This from long, very long range.
He missed! He missed! This thing cut the live stream right now. Oh my God.
Especially when there, as this game remains tied here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death.
They can't
First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
You got it, OP.
This will be taken short.
Damn,
He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
So it's me right now. DJ, you in?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now a first throw.
I'll take you all as you. Give me that.
And he's going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They don't ever play with
taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Crazy. Only reason I did that because he quit
17 so far, under 50%. They run with Jackson out of the gun, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard.
You need to get a playbook that got it, cuz. Huh? We need to get the Eagles playbook, Ravens playbook. Who else got the read option playbook? Saints got it. A whole bunch of niggas got it.
It's just me and you. Hey,
Here's Michael Vick. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And here he'll get it down to the 7th. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Vick on 3rd and 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing.
Oh, a field goal win it? Oh, bet. That's all he had to say.
Going for it on 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And he got it! The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to
let me get this straight. Let me perfectly even.
And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics,
I'll take control of your offense.
In this case, they got the ball back on defense.
Bring this game back by myself with your offense. Something that you can't do with your own team. And they're not even my team.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job.
I don't care about none of that, DJ. When you was in here, you wasn't doing nothing, fool. When you was in here, baby, was this nigga doing anything when he was in the game? When you watching, did you see him do anything? Cause you watching, did you see him do anything in here? Oh my god. Oh, and I got a game changer elite pack. Let's get it. I won that game by myself. I brought the game back and won it by myself. Without this nigga help. He's gonna change. He's finna get out. He's finna get on 2K or he getting out the game completely. Like, what? I did this by myself. The whole game. I brought that whole game back by myself. Now he gonna get out. Okay, now he done got out. I'm trying to win. First dub, but it might go is the music. I don't know what that dude. I'm good at like that. Why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some. I know them boys like how did he just bring back the whole game? Like I'm not understanding that. I know they were thinking about it. Like, how the hell he just did that? Taylor made it coming for you, nigga. Like, I really think they wondering that, and I'm thinking like, how the hell you just do that? The other nigga was booty, and he bring it back. Like what?